Against all odds, I am starting this video now. All right. Yeah, I'll say against all odds. What a mess. Lena just said to me, could we actually be getting organized? Yeah, I had to share that. Because, not yet, but we're there. We're almost there. John, you just... he's got me doing things. All right, how was that? All right. It was a very informal night. And I gave you yesterday. You gave me yesterday off. You didn't want it to. Of course I did. Of course I did. But it always would be. Mom and Dad would always prefer that we do a video. All right. I guess you're telling me this now because I need to hear it. Yeah. That's right. And so you're saying when we don't do a video, it's my fault. It's because I sense you really want a break from it. Still adjusting the camera. Apologies if anyone's watching this. Hello, home team. Hi, Mom and Dad. Yeah, get Johnny off the hook. You guys tell me. Am I not doing... No. You're doing great. You're doing amazingly great. Mm-hmm. He just, he's a vain thing. John is a vain... Yeah. He is extremely thrilled about this mission. And it took him so long to really... He I know my son. Mm-hmm. It took him a very long time to even come to the grips with the fact that you guys are where you're at. Now, you think he's come to grips with it, Lena. He really hasn't. Mm-hmm. So this is Mom and Dad right now telling me that John has not come to grips. Praise be God and Mother. Beautiful summer, almost summer night here in New York. Absolutely gorgeous night. And we have everything to be grateful for. Everything, including being able to play the drums, which... John told me just about 5 minutes ago I would be doing tonight. Right. You want to tell me you didn't see it coming at all? No. I think it's good. You might want to put it down a little low. All right. Once again, we are playing our Mad Tambourine, which is absolutely psychedelic and great. We got our Mad new radio. That's kind of an old radio that we have not been utilizing. The hell with the little ones. We're going big. Big and beautiful Pepto-Bismol green. Matches the walls in here. Now, John, we're using the radio tonight to jam with, right, honey? Yeah. Strictly radio job. No karaoke, nothing. I mean, we could do karaoke, too. It's right. It's how much energy can I expend. So I'm pretty excited. Right now, go figure. Because I said to John, and he never lets me down. I said, you must have some really good songs lined up on the radio tonight for me. And he said, I really do. The whole home team does. Great songs to drum to. So I am kind of psyched because I feel pain-free right now. We just did a full workout. Look, I'm going to talk about it because it's amazing when you start seeing progress in your physical therapy. It's amazing. Mm-hmm. And John, go ahead. She's learned the most valuable lesson that Lena has never properly learned is when to let her body rest. Mm-hmm. I do very well with the day on, day off, heavy duty one day, and then just off the next, right? Except for the stretches and breathing the second day. But I swear to God, I was rereading our dream journal the other night of when I had that dream about the whole house melting and falling down and me and Chris just like caught in the middle of this whole shit storm. The walls were melting and I could see my own face on the wall screaming, and I wrote it down. I had the dream journal. We did a blog piece on it, but the very end of the dream was that Jesus was coming to save me. Now, I had this dream about a half a year before Chris was diagnosed with stage 4 cancer. And at the time that I had that dream, I thought we were really swinging. I was collecting unemployment for the first time in God knows how long. I was looking forward to possibly winning a disability case and being, finally being able to retire. Yes. I really went through a lot, working all those years, dragging a lot of pain around with me. Now listen, John. Yeah. So we were reading the dream journal last night, and I just cried and cried. He was crying and crying. You want to share this, huh? Yeah. Because it just broke my heart. Because it was all there in black and white. Or blue and white, whatever you wrote in. I think it was black, honey. Well, what about the black lady? Okay, that's the most important part of this story. The very next day after I had this dream, and I told Chris about the dream, I was like, this dream was unbelievable. We had to go to CVS for my prescriptions. My thyroid medication. And I'm online. Chris waited in the car with the dogs. This black woman comes up to me, like an old Southern Baptist type of woman, and she just stops right in front of me. And she goes, "Child, Jesus is calling your name. He is calling your name through me, child, right this minute." And she had like her little grandson with her. And the store was crowded. And everybody turns around and is looking at it. Because that woman had a voice like thunder, like it was just, she's telling me in the aisle there. And I just was like, you're not going to believe this, lady. But I had the craziest dream last night. And it was the first dream I ever had about Jesus Christ. And being told to accept Jesus into my life. And it was like doomsday. And I just had this dream not hours ago, lady. So I think I know what you're talking about. And she goes, come here to me, child. And she grabs hold of my elbow. And she just starts vibrating and her eyeballs rolled up in the back of her head. And she started speaking in tongues like this. Do it, John. Everyone's looking at this, right? The pharmacy guy, everybody. Except the grandson who's like looking at comic books. This is normal for him. So she does this and my whole body was vibrating. But the craziest thing about this whole thing, because she was holding my arm so tight, the vibration that I felt from this woman felt exactly like the vibration that was going on during this dream that I had. That made this dream so real. Was that with this, like, it felt like the whole room was vibrating, not just the bed. And when this woman did this to me, not 8 hours later, not even 8 hours after I woke up from this dream, that vibration felt the same. And then she snaps out of it and she goes, "I see the Lord. He's got like a pair of knitting needles and he's putting your body back together from the bottom to the top." I was just like, whoa, this is crazy. And I said to her grandson, "Does she do this a lot?" And he says, "Sometimes, not a lot. Sometimes, like that." Kind of sweet little shy kid, maybe 8, 10, 9, 10 years old. So she just turned around and she just like left. Or yeah, she like split and left me standing there. Did she even say "God bless you"? I don't think so. No. She gave you a Post-it note. I still have that hot pink Post-it note somewhere. Her name was Apostle, and she left a blank. She said, "I am Apostle, blank." She said, "And this is the number of my congregation, telephone number." I should look for that number, John. We'll find it. It's got to be over by my desk. Because I might need that woman or her congregation one day. She's probably no longer alive. Don't bet on it. Is she alive, the apostle? Mm-mm. She crossed over. But honey, yeah, it was a long time ago. She was old already. Anyway, so that was all in the dream journal. All that stuff that started going down before John connected with me. And that was one of the most striking stories. And that story is what made me start really keeping a blog. I was doing it, but not. I was getting the itch to do a blog at that time. But that was my first blog, right, Johnny? Yeah. That's when I really started getting through to you too. Not just because always there was music, but whenever you would write, I would think, why doesn't she write? This woman knows how to write, and I can get in there if she would do that again. Yeah, I started writing as a very young child, and so did John. Poetry, short stories, memoirs, real stories, fictional stories, everything. We're writers, indeed we are. So, of course, that's a really, really powerful channel, for the connection for the spirits to be made. What are you crying for? Because I just like you. Yeah, I like you too, Johnny. Right here. I know you are. So you ready, you think? Yeah, before I get scared off of this. But yeah, so this is the kind of, we're doing some soul searching and we've been offline and it's been great. Except to do our transmissions. And we'll talk about something else in a moment. Let's talk about it now very quickly. All right. Someone on the Quora page asked John, through me, well, because John said, it's worth repeating that you must ace a soulmate relationship before you can expect to connect with your twin flame. And in order to ace this, what's considered to be an acing a soulmate relationship is just knowing unconditional love and being willing to feel that love to such a degree that you would give up your life for that person, that your life you would sacrifice. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a spouse or a romantic entanglement, but it will be your last relationship that you have, your last heavy-duty soulmate relationship that you must ace before you can be properly connected with your twin flame. I did that with Christopher. John did it with Yoko. Those are very, very, very fucking important relationships in order to... And from what I understand from Archangel Michael and Mom and Dad, and you have to do that. So the guy was like, I thought there were no set rules about twin flames, that everybody's... everybody is different, but there is a divine plan. Right, John? You're doing great. Go ahead. There is a divine plan that has to do with your soul progression, and that's part of it. Unconditional love. So if you've never really known that feeling or been willing to make that sacrifice of your own life, then you're not aced yet. And you're not fit for a twin flame relationship, because believe me, these are insane relationships. You'll know when you're ready to be in one. I think, yeah, absolutely. And there's no specialists out there who can help you. Mother and father is it. Then we got the archangels, and we got the home team, and we got the life of the people in the same boat. But me and Lena have been around more than anybody else. That's the thing. We're supposed to be ascended masters helping the people that are down here on the mission. And believe me, I feel like a lunatic saying that, because I don't feel like I could be the ascended master of my own fucking, what time I'm going to the bathroom. Lena! Shut up. You know what I mean. Oh, honey. Time for some drumming. All right. Am I wrong? No. You're very frank. You're very honest. Bowie's here. Hi, Bowie. Yeah. And in a way, I got a surprise for you, so turn that radio on. All right.
From trash to compost to recycling to media, give that God to the up is good to you in order to lead you to repentance, and sometimes you have my personal guarantee. You're in good.
Quiet down.
Coming back will help. Yeah.
There's nothing like finding a good song, but when you don't, you want to just jump out the fucking window. You guys promised me some good songs tonight.
Stranger than fiction, so wild, so hard to control.
I like this.
Strange love, there's no resurrection.
I love it.
Far and hard to spend your gold.
Did you hear that song, Chris? Strange Love and the Resurrection. We got some country shit-kicking music in here tonight. I don't get to jam on that much at all. Oh man, come on! You're going nuts, come on. Who's trying to lead me around like that? That was Keith. Oh, hi, Keith. Yeah. How you doing? All right. So me and Cynthia are just here to say hi. Hi, Sin. Hey. Hey, Mo. Hey. Hi, Richie. Hi, everybody. Okay, so we have a lot of drummers in the house tonight. Hi, Nelson. You're not a drummer, but I think you can play. Yeah, we all play it to a degree. Yeah. Any suggestions or anything like that? No, we're just here to cheer you on and tell you that you're doing just really great. And Johnny said this morning, I'm going to get her on the drums. 1818. I'm going to get her on the drums because that's a great channel buster too. Right. Yeah, and so we've been just like consistently, thanks John, thanks guys. We've been consistently trying to show different interesting ways to bust through the channel. But again, we've stepped up our meditation. Now I'm meditating with John to chants, and today we did it to classical music, which was absolutely beautiful and breathtaking. And we got like a 2-hour meditation and of just, free flowing. We just have thoughts. We just pass our thoughts back and forth, and we pray to Mother and Father, and we listen to see if there's any messages that they need to tell us, and they'll send in a transmission, and then I'll get online and I'll pass the transmission along and just hope that people are getting something out of it. Just want you all to get something out of it, because that's what I'm supposed to be doing, right, honey? The greatest woman in the world. Oh, that was one of the dreams of this guy I didn't know sending me a note saying, "You are the most wonderful woman in the world." And I was like, who is doing that? And it was this weird dream. And there were a lot of dreams of a stranger, an aging rock and roll guy that I couldn't recognize at all. And it was John. Always handing me towels when I was naked, or helping me, or picking me up, and and putting me in a safe place, and then like having to go, like bye. And I was just like, there's the angel again. And I didn't put two and two together. I was so fucking blocked. Yeah, mom and dad are saying, can you see how scary that would be if John was that way about you? I don't know what I would do if suddenly he just didn't know who I was. Well, we went through that already. There was a time like that. That's what, right. But you did. But the thing about it is it's like Alzheimer's. You don't know what you're missing when it's gone. But you know something. Yes, you do know something is missing. But you become used to that new kind of normal. But this is the only normal I want, to be with you. Totally agree.
Amazing with users.
And you and me are it, kid. I know, honey. Don't let people bully you or make you feel like, you know, this is not your mission. This is our mission. I know. Thank you for telling me that.
Supposed to be a dog, but and take to the other. I promise I'm trusting you.
Well, you know, those country songs, I think the country songs were as good as it was going to get tonight. I don't feel like sitting around looking on the radio for things. What can we do a cappella with just the drums? There's a girl who's been on my mind all the time. Shoot, yo. Oh. Now she don't even know my name, but I know she loves me just the same. Studio. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's a hard one to do. You didn't do so bad, yeah? It's a loud little drum, isn't it? Yeah, it's great. Anybody got any requests, Richie? In a town. We just did that the other night, Rich. All right. Why don't we do a little bit of Walsh's, the one you did? I know the one you're talking about. Really? On drums? Well, all right. My arm hurts. That's all right. You killed it. You killed it. None of us saw it coming. Can I be honest? Yeah, you can be honest. None of us knew that was going to go down tonight. Really? Mm-mm. Maybe Joe a little bit. Joe Walsh, how are you? You were the only girl in your whole, the only musician in your whole neighborhood that could do that song. Right. Mm-hmm. You played a mean guitar on that one. I did. I didn't play lead, but I played electric rhythm, and it was crazy. You got to get back on that guitar. Yeah, I'm gonna do it, Joe. Thanks for coming through tonight. It's all right. I don't know. I don't remember what my card is, but you want to try to grab it? Yeah, sure, honey. You got it, Joe. I hope it's John. You don't mind I called Joe, honey? No. If he wasn't such an ugly fucker, I would maybe mind. That's very rude, hon. Very rude indeed. You guys tricked me into taking the cards out tonight. Allman Brothers are here. Yeah. So is the band. Nine of Cups, big celebration. Everybody's celebrating in the outer realms. The band is here. Hi, Robbie. Hi, fellas. Hello, everyone. Levon. Rick. Garth. Richard. Five of Pentacles. Keep praying. Yeah. Keep praying. Hi, Chaka. Hi, Billy. Hi, Billy, Joe. Hi, John, Johnny, Lauren, Liz, Liza. Hi, Lou. Hi, Marlon. Hi, May. Muddy Waters, yo, how you doing? Neil Young is here. Three of Pentacles. Work is going really well. Paulie McCartney, how are you, dear? Can you do a little a cappella? You know the one. All right. Looks like we got diverted again. Joe, that's all right. You get my card another time. All right. Yeah, I'm sorry, Joe. You're not in this pile, but we will get your card. Paulie, what song does he want to do, John? It's between those two. Just a bar or two. All right. Well, Linda was asking for that one. All right. But she said she'll go. How about we do a medley? All right. All right, we'll try it. I know the words. What's the other one? Is it similar to that? I know the song now, but we were driving down with you the other day, Lena. Oh, my little pretty one. That's hard. Oh my God, that is hard. We got to practice with that one. Yeah. What's another good one? This is fun. Keith, what do you got? He's doing Eminem's Front, but I... Forget. Forget that. It's an Eminem's Front. It's an Eminem's Front. It's put on. Put on. Put on. Eminem's Front. Eminem's Front. It's put on. Put on. Put on. It's an Eminem's Front. It's an Eminem's Front. It's put on. It's put on. It's put on. What else we got? That was a good one too. Yeah, I tell you, I'm gonna be less inhibited. I'm always afraid to try certain songs because I think I don't know how to do the beat of them. But you're showing me that I could. Mm-hmm. Let's do one more song and then give the arm a break. But this was great tonight, and could try one more. Oh, what was Joe's card? I think actually his card stands for just don't worry about it. Yeah, right. But we'll look for it. We'll look for you, Joe. Okay, and then we'll do a whole card with you next time. All right. So once again, Paulie McCartney's card is well, we didn't say what it was, but it is the Six of Swords, and that stands for going on a very heavy-duty life journey, and being fully aware that you're now in it, and that this is it. You know, listen, if I didn't know it before, I do know it now. Every day I know it more and more. I love you, John. You're my partner. My partner. Yeah. 34. I know. That's double sevens. I know. That's double Christ. I know. I want to get you alone. All right, honey. We'll be getting alone soon. Get alone, little doggy. Get alone, little doggy. Out on the plains above the fairway, there was a cowboy driving along today, and as he went down the old fairway, singing, "Come to ya ya yay, come to ya play la la." We got to figure out how to do a good job with that song. Chris is rocking out inside. He was listening to Ginger Baker, I think, before. I don't know. I could be wrong. So what are we watching tonight? We're watching a good documentary on Leonard Cohen. Very nice thing. I think we're going to watch the Tina Turner documentary, which is streaming on Amazon now. Right, John? after we do something else. Well, you don't have to tell. Well, how do you know what I was talking about? What could you possibly be talking about? Having dinner. Oh, all right. Because I don't feel now. I don't. This arm is not going to allow me to make mosaic work. We have to do that on a fresh. Yeah. You did great though today. I'm tired too. So ace of base. Yeah, yeah. You all done with me tonight? Not by a long shot. Praise be God and Mother. We love you so much, and the home team. Thanks for all the for the rhythm kings and queens that came through tonight. Kings and queens, the Queen of Queens. And I was waiting for you to say that. And that's it. I just love you. You're my best friend ever and stuff.